The sacred silence calls to each one of us. We each experience this in our daily lives as we hustle from one appointment to another, checking things off our to-do list, rushing from the next thing to the next thing to the next thing. With a kind of heartfelt longing, we ask ourselves, isn't there something more, something deeper? This is the Holy Spirit inviting us to that peace which the world cannot give, to that firm foundation which is the encounter with God. At the entrance to every one of our chapels is a corkboard crowded with post-it notes and email requests sent by family, friends, and even strangers from all over the world. They all seek one thing, our intercession in sacred silence. As the friars kneel before the hidden presence of divine love, they bear in their hearts the needs and sufferings of the world. They plead for mercy, healing, strength, and reconciliation for the countless souls who ask for prayers. Through the transformative power of sacred silence, some men hear a special call, a vocation to discern religious life and follow in the footsteps of St. Francis. This year, we have 19 young men, more than at any other time in our history, who have responded to that call and are at various levels of initial formation. These young men have stepped back from the incessant noise of the world, from the rat race of society, from the pursuit of money and worldly pleasure, in order to discern the call from God to serve the poorest of the poor. This discernment is not a one-time yes, but a yes that must be repeated every day of our lives. It is a yes that requires guidance and formation. Ordinarily, it takes 6 to 10 years to provide the necessary formation in theology and character required to live and serve as a Capuchin. These are the young men who will carry the tradition of intercession, bearing your needs and those of the poor, the grieving, and the lost into the sacred silence each day. Their response to the divine call is a sign for the world that God is ever present in our lives, that He hears each one of us and is ever ready to listen to our needs and supplications. These young men represent a ray of hope for the world's future. Your generous support allows us to continue in our committed call to sacred silence in a world that grows ever noisier and more chaotic, and to bear the fruit of this divine encounter to everyone we meet. Please help us in our mission. With the ever-increasing number of young men in formation, your support is more critical than ever. Please consider helping us to form the next generation of Capuchins who will bring your cares and burdens and those of the whole world into the sacred silence.
Please pray that my children return to the church.
For all those who are incarcerated.
Please pray for the repose of my dad's soul.
For unity among Christians.
For the repose of the soul of the deceased members of my family.
Please pray for my neighbor who just lost their home.
Please pray for my daughter. Please pray for my uncle battling cancer.
Pray for my neighbor.
Please pray for